Right, hello again. Dread Mechanic here for part 2 of my Armoured Core Mark III build stream. I did try to start it about a minute ago and then my internet decided to go a bit weird at the last second, so I've had to restart it. I've also noticed I turned the music off after doing some recording stuff yesterday. But yeah, so where we left off yesterday, I'd redesigned the feet to make them move a little bit better, and I started setting up all of the sub-grid thrusters, and then off stream, after a bit of testing to see if things worked properly, I discovered that the feet make horrendous clanging sounds, and you can see sparks coming off the hinges on the feet. And it took me a while to figure out what was going on, and it appears the issue is 2 thrusters on a grid this size connected to a 3x3 hinge is a little bit too much force for the hinge to deal with. If I turn that one off, I've already started redesigning this foot. Turn that off. Jump in. No more hideous clang sound. So it appears that 2 of these small grid fan thrusters, the larger ones, are a bit too much for a grid of this size. So I need to rebuild some stuff. I need to make that foot look like this foot. But other than that, it's working pretty well. The flight testing I did, the clangy flight testing I did with the double thruster setup worked really well, even if it did make hideous noises. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the settings out of this. Actually, no. That doesn't matter so much. I'm going to copy the settings from this. That's more important. I'm going to chop that out. Got a hole there. What did we do? We did it. Pointing. Facing that way around, didn't we? Yes, we did. Right. So, unfortunately, we are going to have to slightly redesign the positions of the event controllers and things in these feet, but we'll also have to do the thruster controls. But it's better than having feet that clang and make hideous sounds every time they move. Not what you want. There's nothing that bugs me more than a cool looking mech that just makes horrible, hideous clanging noises. Sometimes you can't help it, but other times, most of the time, that is ways around. What's the thruster? R01. Right. Do the rest of it. We just did some of that, didn't we? That's all it was for now, and then a wee bit of beam blocks. Because you gotta have your greeble. Oh yeah, I also had to redesign the hinges on the feet because I discovered that the same issue I had with the Mark II trying to make wings on the side of the thrusters. As soon as I attached a hinge to it, and then attached another block to that hinge and turned the thruster on, the hinges started freaking out and sparking. This system, with the rotors, seems to work a bit better, but there is still a little bit of clang here. As you can see, the air inertia tensor doesn't do much to address the situation, so I might have to do a little bit of reshaping on the back of the feet. What's that mark on mirror mode? There we go. But I'm not doing it anywhere else. Your but name. What's that? Make. Nope, I'll make the slightest sodding bit of difference. Anyway, what we need to do is rebuild these damn thrusters, or thruster control. So, foot, thrust, controller will be a block switched on and off. It'll be the foot light, front left 01. And when that turns, hang on, which one was that? Front left 01. Yeah, sound. So, foot light. You want the other one to turn on in good measure. And then it'll be foot thrusters. Now, I need to change that to just foot thruster now. But that will turn on, off, and trigger, and the other one will turn off and on and alternate trigger. And we do the same for the right foot. Block switched on and off. Foot light. Front right 01. Foot light. Hang on. No, not foot light. Foot thruster light. R01, which means I need to change that because I did the wrong thing, didn't I? Yep, I did the wrong thing. Foot thruster light L01. L02, right, that's okay. Foot thruster light R02 on and off. And then we turn on. Then we turn on and off the thruster on timer and turn off and on the thruster off timer. Okay, so now this light. Oh, it won't, because I need to set up the timers. None of them need to be plural anymore, because there's only a singular foot thruster on each foot. Because I don't think I can get away with putting more on there. Not without making the foot grids substantially bigger. Oh my god, I need to do this so many times. Do it for each foot. Yup. One. Right, foot thrust. L. It's going to be boring for the next 10 minutes. Alright. We need to increase the velocity of these thrusters. But actually, I need to do the right thing first. I need to decrease it. I'm looking at the wrong timer. Alright, that goes all the way through. What? Thrust. L0. So hopefully, when we set all these up again, it won't clang like mad when we do the flight testing. Right, foot L0. Increase. The next thing I need to do as well is I need to start doing some weapon testing to see if all these systems work properly. Right, let's get rid of all that. Right, foot thrust on left. Increase 10 times. Only increases in increments of 5%. Right, that's that done. All the way through. Same here. What's R0? Decrease, another 20 times. And then we'll have to increase it another 20 times, and that'll hopefully be the foot thruster finished. One. Foot R01. Decrease. So that one. Foot R01. Increase the propulsion override 20 goddamn times. Right, so that's that one done. Finally, it's happening to me. That song will always be forever burned into my mind because of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. If anyone has ever seen that film, or not seen that film rather, please go and watch it. It's incredibly funny. And you will never look at Agent Smith from The Matrix the same ever again. Right, what was I doing? Rambling about 80s films. Put R01 increase. Right. This is the last set of thrusters we need to piss about with at the moment. Right, that should be that. So, in theory... Yeah, there we go. There's the thrusters firing. What on the left doing? Is that just... Is that just fighting because we're rigged up on here? L01. Let's see what you do when I press this button. Oh yeah, that's just the thrust override fighting it. Okay, well there you go. That is very noticeably less clangy. I'd also like to angle those leg thrusters back a little bit. So they point a little bit further back when we're flying forward. That's the thruster light. That's the rotor light. Oh no, apparently on the wrong route. What's... Oh, yeah. That's like that. That's at 0 degrees. We'll make that point further back. We can set it to 35 either side. Possibly. What does that look like when we're flying forward? It looks better, to be honest. Default positioned, resting down. Probably do with making it point a bit further forward as well. But then it wouldn't point nicely down like that. Ooh, I could actually get some more subgrid thrusters in the sides there. I've been thinking about doing that too. Might do that. Might do that. But now, make all those other thrusters, rotors do the same thing. So, 35 degrees either side. And minus 35. There we go. Alright. as always, what I could really do with is some more sideways thrust more than anything else. Curious. Where I could squeeze more of them in. Speaking of squeezing things in, I'll make all these rotors sit at 0 displacement. See how they feel. Oh, and I also want to cover up the rotors a little bit. I've been thinking of adding maybe a little bit of more colour to this one. Potentially some hints of some kind of purple. Maybe a Decepticon kind of purple. Or an Evangelion sort of purple. A little bit desaturated though. Too pink. Yeah, we'll call it 250. Yeah, that's a nice kind of purple. Yeah, so I think we're going to add a little bit of colour. Ooh, we could do them like that, so they've got like... Yeah, we'll try it like that. We could even make the rotor purple to make it blend in a little bit more. Yeah, I'll stop the fucking wheel. You know what, Jameson Bot, since I fixed your sensor settings, you're even more annoying. Let's take that out of there. Let's do the same thing over here. Now, I don't want to go overboard with the purple. I just want little bits of it here and there. So maybe something like that on the arms for now. Just something very simple. A little bit just subtle. Don't want to go completely mad. Actually, take that off there. Or would we just do the cuff around the top of the arm? Not sure I like it. That might be too much. What will I just do? Little tiny bits. If not, just change all these coloured sections to black. Yeah, I think the purple is actually crap. Yeah, to be honest, I think the purple might actually be. I might in fact just take these purple sections and paint them black instead. Oh, that's the wrong bloody way round. Oh shit. Oh no, it's fine. Just get it completely wrong way around there. I need to take mirror mode off and take that out of there. Same on that side, there's no mirror mode settings for it. Oh yeah, I need to make that one purple. Because it didn't actually look as good as I thought. I would have to make, I don't know. It was an idea, and it didn't quite look as nice as I thought. I'll just keep it simple and two-tone. That should be much more simple if I'd left mode on. I actually need it. Yeah, I'm going to stick to black and white. Right, okay. Did I set up the arms? Did I do any of that stuff yet? Front lights. Yes, I did, didn't I? Cool. Right. Okay. Right, in that case, let's do a little flight test. Maybe grab the thing you're pointing. Hearing any hideous clang sounds now? Thank God for that. Oh, hang on. Let's just quickly check to actually refuel this thing. Yeah. Let's connect it back up to that hydrogen tank for a second. Did I set up the stockpile on all these? Yes, I did. So they're all stockpile now. The stockpile light is flashing. Cool. We are refueling with hydrogen. 30 seconds. Right, 100%. Yeah. We're gonna get kicked to death, Jameson bot. Told you. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah. The foot rotors are not strong enough. 1 million is not enough. 50 is a bit much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Yeah. And suspension. Any settings on there that need adjusting? Everything. Steering doesn't need to be there. Friction, strength. Oh, that's alright. That's all sound. Foot rotors. Let's make them 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting caught on that one, that's why. There you go, that's not slamming on the floor. That's much nicer. Right, so we can turn off walk mode, turn on flight mode, and away we go. That's our gyro turn controls. Ooh, shit. Ah, saved it. Now, we have the old subgrid sinking problem. What if I turn on... That's the one. Foot thrust lights. What if I turn them on? put thrust light 01. Let's slap that, that, and 7 and 8. By themselves, they are not enough. To keep us afloat. So, let's try leg thrust light 0. That one and that one. They turn on. They make us slowly drift up. Turn them off. We drop back down. Jet. 8. So we've got 0, 1 and 0, 2. So those are the big thrusters on the back. Those are the little thrusters on the back. If I turn on those two, we float up quite a lot because they're big thrusters and very strong. If I turn on 5 and 6, oh wait, hang on, no, I want yeah, 5 and 6. 5 and 6 are not enough. 8. 7. That combination is kind of making us float a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So, in our default position, if we have the 2 smaller jetpacks and the 2 foot thrusters turn on, light, stop. We will gradually float up a little bit, but best combination I've got so far of thrusters. So we'll have the little ones on the back turn on, and have the foot thrusters turn on. And by default, we should have just enough to float. No, we're coming down a bit. It's still a little bit sinky. But it's better than it was before. Still think I might need to add, well, I could probably add a few more thrusters to the main body. And that lower section, whee! Getting a little bit hot then. Yeah, we could probably squeeze a few more thrusters into the bottom half of the body, so then I don't need to screw around with subgrid stuff. Because he can lift, but not quickly. When he comes into land, it takes a little bit longer to land than I would like. Yeah. Oop. Hang on. Yeah, he's like just on the brink of floating with that thruster combination. Let's turn him off. Right, so what did we learn from that test flight? We learnt that the foot rotors are drastically too weak. Need to bump them up to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we also learnt that the flight stop setup needed to have the small thrusters turn on and the foot thrusters turn on in its idle position so that we float a little bit. That was about it really, wasn't it? So we need some more thrust, because I took one large thruster out of each of those feet, so it doesn't lift as well as it was before. Can I? No. That is a very hard no, because there is a battery directly behind that. Damn. What's going on in the bottom half of this? Big block of batteries and control timers. So nothing is going in there. But I can cut out the next one along with that, which is sitting directly over the top of those thrusters, so that's a hard no. Balls. Not really moving them batteries much. What about internal thrusters? Or what would I'd have to move the reserve reactor for that to not look poo. Yeah, because would do something like that in there. Tuck them away in there. Then that reserve reactor looks poo. That'll need to move. To be honest, the reserve reactor can go anywhere really. It just needs to be somewhere on the exterior. I can do that. Like that. Oh. That's kind of cool. Some other up thrusters that we have, not many. We've got those two, that's about... Oh, there's those ones. 3, 4. Copy settings, copy all. Oh, this does mean I need to add more thrusters to the thrusters on-off controllers. That's number 5. 7. That's gets to be... Actually, to make this simple for ourselves, let's call these C01, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's chuck them to our thruster timers. Thrusters on 1. Yeah, there's plenty of space left in there, that's fine. Oh yeah, I do need to add the foot thrusters back into here though. Reverse, left, right, jetpack. 8 can go on the end there. And then up C0. 5, 6. And thrusters off. Foot off and off, and then up C0. Off, 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 and off. And we have not got a lot of room left in those tires or anything else. Let me turn flight mode off. Everything's switched off. Ah, I've just noticed. Those lights aren't turned on. I know why. Off. Arms off. It's because their default position is on. Nothing is turning them off at any point. All the other thrusters' defaults are off. Because if I turn off flight mode, that's it. Flight mode, those lights stay on. the rotor light. Yeah, and that's the thruster light. That's not turning off either. So, light. Mode off. We would need to set all of our foot thruster lights and things to turn off. Jet thrust lights. So we would need them to turn off by default. All of them. As well as the leg thruster lights. Off. Off. And also the foot thrust light. We would need that and that to turn off. So that when we cycle flight mode, everything turns off and goes back to default. We turn it on. Everything turns on. And it's sitting in its idle position. Then we fly up. Ooh, down's missing. Down's missing that one. Down. It's one. Down. Light. Down. Foot thruster light 02. That's why. Foot thrust light R01 off. Go. Move it left. I want the front foot to lift a little bit. Left. Light. There's legs. Do foot thrusters. Foot rotor light. Hang on. Lights for it, dollars. I would like that to lift. We've done any feet anywhere else. Hands, arms, feet, legs, and then thrusters and feet thrusters. No, we haven't done that. So we want that. And then all the others be on. Just want to hit left. When I hit left, does absolutely nothing. Left. What have I changed? Have I changed the wrong light? Oh, I have. I've done the foot thrusters. I'm an idiot. What? Rotor. What? Light. Yeah, there we go. That's the one I wanted, idiot. So that off. That on. That on. That's on. When I hit left, the front of the foot lifts up a bit. Yeah, why not? And right, we'll do the same thing. Right. Flight. Hands, fingers. Foot, light. So we want that to be on. That to be on. We want the front of the right foot to lift and the back of it to stay down. Just want to hit signals. Want to hit right. Hello, Momentous Gaming. Cheers, man. Thank you very much. Why is that not lifting like it should? Right. RL. Oh! Because I'm an idiot. Front right. Off. On. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Just want that toe to tip forward a bit. In case of sudden landings, the feet are a little bit more level. Right, that's sounding pretty clang free. Right. Hot. First of all, let's do that and let it refuel. Because I keep forgetting to refuel the base model and just end up refueling the test models. You can go, because we've made the changes to this one. In the meantime, while I'm waiting for that to refuel, these Gatling turrets. It's to do something with them. To make them a bit more wing-y looking. Because I was trying to do a wing design on this one, but it ended up being a little bit too much because this one is real big and real heavy already. And this one is a little bit tippy towards the back. I've got some ideas of how to address that, but at the moment I don't want to stick any more weight on the back of him. And I want at least one of these to have a cool set of wing type things. Adding wings onto these thrusters has been a bit problematic because they move very quickly. I can't make the wings very tall because they'll slam into the back of the shoulders. I'm wondering if I... That is an idea I could do. Have I still got that thing lying around? Do I need to go and... There you go, I've got that. I can just spawn that in. This was the idea I had with the wing setup. These wings, settles down, are a bit much. They add quite a bit of weight. This thing is 360 tons with the wings. And without them, it's 370. Oh, that's because I filled that one full of ammo. Basically, those wings add about 20 tons of weight. All in all, so I ended up scrapping the idea. But they do look kind of cool. They fold out even more than that. But it was more the arrangement of them that I was interested in. Right, bye bye. Let's something like that. Look. Quite cool. On the side of there. Ish sort of thing. Well, at least in that kind of configuration. And then they'd be able to fold back. Or I'd need them to fold forwards. Then I'd have to design the wings slightly differently. Because these turrets fold back and spin. So then the outside becomes the inside. These wings would have to fold. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Interesting to design. Might end up completely ruining everything. Because they will also be sitting all the way back there. That's going to offset its rear weight. Do one first. We'll see what one looks like. But we will also make a copy. In case. Catastrophic failure. Yeah, about to fall off. Want to do one there. Want to do one there. Yeah. That can go there. That could go there. You could be the right bloody way around, thank you. That could potentially do something like that. Then you'd be able to put those pieces back. Off. Yeah, shit. You know what? Sod it. Look what it is for now. So that could be like that. How did I do those other wings? Hinge pointing up and down. Well, it. Do. We now just stick that on there. what happens when we turn the rotor off. We'll turn the turret off. It's going to whip around there. Oh, hey, Drunk Possum. Cheers, man. Yeah, I plan to have these things up on Steam and Mod.io fairly soon. That would then let's knock up 3 of them. These things are absolutely going to start getting in each other's way. Right, so that's the wrong way. I want to go all the way around to make the maximum 90 degrees. I'll make the minimum 10 degrees for now. I'll stick that on 10. We'll reverse back to that kind of angle. And then when we deactivated things, it could spin round there. And that would go for its full rotation. Versus out. Like that. Maybe? So, what if we make that 85? 10. That leaves somewhat of a small gap. Default that will just have that 0 for now, so it'll reset to there. What was that? Oh, you know what, yeah, we'll just leave it at 0 for now. And that could be 0 and 90, and we'll throw that forward. Oh, that's just the flashing of the light, I thought that was clang. Alright, okay. Oh, they will totally get in the way of those thrusters though, won't they? Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, so that's 85. What if we make the max on that one? That 0. That is 80. Get that 10 degrees. That was the wrong. I don't know. And that can be 0 and 90 now. And make that 10 degrees. And they all fit in there. For now, at least. Seemingly. Without clanging. So we turn that turret on. It goes right like that. Then these things could open up. So. It's not like the clear. What's going on? Oh, right, yeah. So that would need to be -10. That one could be 10. A little bit more splayed out. Oh, cheers, Drunk. Awesome. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate the kind words. Right. So if that's like that, what happens when we, say, slap on 7 of them? Five. 3. 4, 7, 6, 5. That looks a bit better. That can be like a wingy type thing. Yeah, that could reverse like that. Reverse forward. That could reverse. And reverse forward. Hopefully there's a way of doing this in sync without clanging. And that's not much longer than the gun. In fact, it's the same length because that's only a half block. And then if we reset that turret, those blocks are possibly just clear of that cone. I could possibly make them clearer if I set these to 0. Take that rotor displacement out a bit more. Oh, hopefully that ain't gonna burn stuff. Oh, I guess I'm rigged up to that. Turn everything on. I wonder what that was. They got volleyed. It was a bit of something that chopped off earlier. That doesn't look like it's dusting off them, but it's hard to tell when you're fixed down to something. But for the moment, it's looking good. Then, yeah, when we get to deploy, I could make the wings fall out. So there's a couple of event timers in there. that make these turrets work. And we need to reverse all of them out. And then hopefully reversing all them forward at the same time won't catch on anything. Yeah, and I could do something like that. I think that's going to work quite well. They could be the angel wings that I've been trying to figure out how to do. So wing rotor L01. And let's set up some of these rotors. Be a bit stronger. And the hinges may or may not need shear inertia tensor. It depends how much they weigh and how much they wobble. That can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll just give it all 1,000,000 torque for now. Yeah. Okie doke. Wing hinge L01. I'm going to see if this works, and I'm going to see if I can get away with adding a second layer to the wings. See how much that takes the piss. So, wing rotor L02. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And why have I suddenly got the hiccups? Right, that should be alright. Wing hinge. I've already got the word hinge. Hinge L02. I'll give these 1,000,000 torque as well. That should be fine. And then wing rotor L03. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's 1,000,000. That's all looking good. Wing. I keep trying to do it again. Wing hinge L03. Now, do we want this to be light controlled? I'm going to have to, aren't I? Because I don't think I've got enough space left in the... Hang on. We've got that turns on that stuff, turns on the GAT deploy. L01. Where is the deploy? There it got left in here. You turn all of that on. Lights, camera, action. And you've got 2 more spaces before I need to think about sticking a timer into that sequence. So, I could add 1 light into there. Have the wing I think I would actually need I'm going to need 2 controllers and 2 lights. Because I need 1 to make the rotors move and 1 to make the hinges move, and I need them to be out of sequence with each other. I want it to be a 2-step thing. So, we need 2 more event blocks, which I could potentially squeeze into the top of here. Oh, I could even squeeze them there because I have to fill that up with them for reasons. Oh yeah, because that was structural stuff before I started armouring it. Two like that. We need 1 for the rotors, 1 for the hinges. And then we would need lights with which to turn them on and off to trigger them. Now where could I squeeze a light or 2 into here? I could put them potentially on the top. If I took that off, I could stick 1 there and 1 there. That would look somewhat symmetrical. And I will I'll make those lights blue because they are not controlling a weapon or anything, and I like to have a bit of a colour scheme. All the red lights on these thrusters are all controlling thruster related things. All the blue lights, or cyan lights, control limb movement related things. Red lights also indicate weapons, because of reasons and lazy colour coding, but as these aren't weapon related, these are just movement related, I'm probably going to make these blue. Yeah, I think that looks better. So, wing rotor L01 light. Yeah, cool. And then that can be wing hinge L01 light. That could be controller wing rotor L01. That could be controller wing hinge L01, and then we could potentially cover them up a little bit with something like that, because I like to see the flashy lights. I'm a weirdo like that. Right. No. So. Wing controllers. Block switched on and off. Wing light. Wing hinge light. There we go. Wing hinges. And these will just be a case of reversing. We will reverse that, and reverse that. And then we will reverse that. We'll have to offset that. Reverse that, so we haven't got those two conflicting, and reverse that. Yeah, cool, right. So, that wing light now makes them do that. And yeah, if we have it set so the light turns on and the wings unfold, yeah, that's cooler. That's more the light to turn off and the wings to fold up, that'd just be dumb. Right, so wing rotor, same thing. Block switched on and off. Wing rotor light. Wing rotors will reverse, reverse, and reverse. Then we'll reverse and reverse and reverse so we don't get any conflicts. So now that makes them turn. So in theory we can hit that light and then hit that light and the whole thing will fold up nicely. And on the way out, when the wings unfold, they can unfold, turn into position. Cool. So, GAT L01, we need to tie this into all of this nonsense. So we've got a timer to trigger the first section of the deploy and retract actions, and then we've got a event timer that triggers the second half of both of those sequences. So, when we hit off, we want the rotors to turn first. So GAT L01 off. Wing lights. Yeah, we will turn off the wing rotor light. Then when we get to the retract part, I think. Oh, actually, crap. Yeah, because that's going to now swing around like that. And it's not going to hit retract until it gets to that center point. Yeah, lame. Wing hinge light off. And then that's going to fight with that, obviously. Have we got full fuel yet? We have, haven't we? Not near enough full fuel. That's fine then. So we can cut this off for now, so that wing's got some room. Yeah, so that's going to be a slight issue. We need it to fold up way before it gets anywhere near there. GAT L01 on. So when that turns on, we would want the rotors to turn out. So turn that on and see what happens. Yeah, that could do that. Something snagging there, some weird angle. Oh, 10, 0. Oh, right. You don't actually want to be 0, you want to be -10? Oh, hang on. Was your... Nope. Oh, right, yeah. Oh yeah, so you do want to be -10. So that way you are a little bit more evenly spread out. Sounds. When you get to there, you then want that to flick on. So, wrong button, GAT L01 deploy. Wing hinge light on. GAT L01 off. When that turns off, can we get away with just turning off both lights at once? So we've got wing rotor light. Let's do both at the same time and see what happens. Wing hinge light. Let's turn you on so you're folded out and let's see what happens. Oh, you fold up actually really nicely. Oh, that seems to be fairly clang-free. I can't hear anything making hideous noises. Oh, that folds up really nice. In that case, I might be able to get it to just fold out without having the need for the deploy section. The deploy section could possibly be a second section to the wings. That I'm curious about trying out. So, let's Gatling on, there it is. Let's do both the wing lights together. On and on. Oh, let's get in for a better view. Spectator mode. Pull that crap out. That seemed to fold up very nicely. Oh, and that unfolds really nicely as well. Might need to put shear inertia tensor on those wing hinges. That, let's see if it makes it any less wobbly. No. Oh, it's made it less wobbly folding that way. What if we do the wing rotors as well? It'd help if we could spell wing rotor properly. 1, 2, and 3. Share inertia tensor. No, that's making the whole thing way too heavy. Let's take it back off there. Yeah, that'll do, to be honest, I think. So now that that works, now that we know that works, we can try taking the piss with it a little bit more. The way I got it set up, I can just turn it back and forth all day long. Nice. Yeah, that seems to be keeping it nice and clear of clang, as far as I can tell. Cool. That is kind of what I wanted. So now, the question is, oh, that's why I folded it up. I want to see. That's that long. You're not getting any burn off that from what I can tell. No. I reckon I could make these a little bit longer, maybe. Maybe add another block to each one. Make my block longer. What's that like? Folds out. Yeah, that's alright. Cool. So how else did I do these other wings? Let's quickly oh, you're not happy, are you? Interesting. Oh, that's my fault for putting that battery there, I think. Oh no, no, it's definitely clanging and being weird. Whatever. I did it by sticking a rotor on there. Was that the left wing or the right wing? That was the right wing. I don't care about you for now. You can go away. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Whatever I did with you, I messed it up. There you go. Don't know why you were freaking out, but it's probably going to be the same on the other wing. Oh, it might be that, actually. What I did. Something like that, wasn't it? I'm going to... Where is it? Copy and paste that. And I'm gonna see what I can do. With that. Where am I? There we go. So where it's attached like that. Oh, it's not going to let me paste it because of the fucking subgrid. And I would almost certainly scrub on there. Meh. What would happen if I stuck a rotor on there? Brought that down to 0 and then folded the whole thing up again. What's that going to look like? That's going to look like that. Okay. And then we could... I'll get that before it scrubs. Oh, it's alright. We bring that... What happens if we bring that up just all the way in? As far as it'll go. I unfold that wing. Seems to be okay. And that could fold out to like that or something. Well, low limit 0, top limit 130. Give it 10. Looks like it might work. Reverse that back in. Potentially sit like that. Right. Okay. That might look pretty good. Let's turn off the flight mode so it's not just going to sit there burning through fuel. Oh, you're trapped by a thruster. Yeah. Right, I need to quickly have a break and get a cup of tea. So we'll be back in a moment. So, for now, I'll just sit here watching my Jameson bot following me, and I'll be back shortly. Right, we are back again with a fresh cup of tea and a new plan. Rather than getting carried away doing that stuff yet, I am going to build the wing on the other side first and flight test it and walk test it to make sure it all works properly, and to see that I can actually take the weight with just the first layer. So what we need to do is cut a bunch of stuff off. We need to cut that off, we need to cut that off, and we need to cut that off. Then we need to add 3 rotors with 0 pointing up. very helpful to know which way your rotors are pointing. 1, 2, 3. Right, so they need to be the opposite of these. So they're going to be -10 and -90. Yeah, so -10, -90. Let's put some velocity at it. So in that position, we want the hinge to be face down. Like so. The hinge settings itself can be completely copied and pasted. They will be identical. That's the wrong button. That's what we want. So that's going to be wing hinge R01. That will be wing rotor R01. It's going to have 1,000,000 torque, and it's going to have 0 rotor displacement. Cool. And on top of that is just one of them, and how many blocks are we going to make it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks across. 7, 8. Right, so the next one is 0 and 85. So -85 and 0. -85 and 0. If you give that -10 degrees, or 10 RPM. And again, the hinge wants to be face down. So then we can copy all of those settings. We're doing that. Paste that onto there. Wing rotor, -85, 0, I need to name it. Wing rotor R02. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for 1,000,000 torque. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1,000,000 torque. They go to 10 RPM, didn't they? Cool, and then that just needs to be 0 displacement. And then that was one of them, and then 7 of them. Cool. Right, so last one. 10 and 80, so -10 and 80, so this wants to be -80 and 10. -10. Keep that like so, so let's quick test. Oh, for God's sake, messed that up. -10, -90. minus 90. Yeah, cool. 1080. Hang on, that's all going the wrong way. That's right. Ah. Well, it should just be the opposite, surely. That falls back. Oh, hang on. I screwed up it. Oh, hang on. I think I might have built that hinge wrong. I think 0. 0 minus 85. Minus 85. 0. And it's in the 0 position. Then reverse back. Yeah, I've just built the hinge wrong because I'm an idiot. So then when we reverse that, yeah, the last. Copy settings, copy all. Copy settings, paste. Rebuild the wing. One of them. One of them. 7 of them. And when that reverses, and that reverse, they're all around. Fantastic. And that's the same thing. I've screwed that up. Put that the wrong orientation. So that must be like that, so that when that reverses, it does that. Right. That's that predicament solved. So, wing rotor R03. Copy all. Wing hinge R03. We can slap that on there, that on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like so. Cool. Then we needed to build a couple of event controllers in the top of them, like that, with a bit of a grill kind of thing top. Then we've got controller for the wing rotors, and controller for the wing hinges. And then we need a pair of control lights. Pop that off. Pop that off. Pop that there. That's there. Oh yeah, we can try and glue those back on. Attempt to work that up for now. Yeah, do something like that. Not too much about that bit, but you won't really be able to see it. Right, so that's that, and then we need the wrong button. Copy settings, copy all. We need the wing rotor light. That's going to be the trigger for the wings, the wing rotors, and that is going to be the trigger for the wing hinges. That needs pulling in to 0. Right, cool. Oh. Right, so we just had it set up. Gat. Oh no, hang on. Wing R01. Let's set up these controllers. Wing hinges. Lock on off. Wing R0. Wing light. Wing hinge. Yeah, wing hinge. L01. R01. So, wing hinges R0. Okay. Got to name something, I think. 0. Oh. That's why I have forgotten to rename you. Alright, so let's do that. Oh, really? Oh, that's that. There's that stupid block getting in the way of my camera. Spectator mode then. Right. Wing R0. My lights are gone. So, wing hinges. Wing R0 hinges. All we need to do with these is reverse them all when the light turns on and off. And on the way back, reverse them all again. So now when we turn off the wing hinge light, those rotors all do that. Same with wing rotors. Wing rotor light R01. Wing rotor R0. Reverse, 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 alternate reverse, alternate reverse, and alternate reverse, so that when we hit the wing rotor light, they turn like so. Cool, so now, GAT R01. When it turns on, missing something there from the other one. GAT L01. I know. In fact, is that number 1? Yeah, that's slot 1. So Yeah, right at the end, turn on all of them. You know what, actually, I might move them to the beginning. Wing L01. On and on. And then off is just turning them off again. Cool. So, GAT R01 on. Wing R01. Lights on and on. And then Wing R01 lights off and off. So when I hit that button, they fold up nicely. Oop. Into there. And I hit it again, they unfold nicely. Groovy. Yeah, I like that. That is what I was after. So if we... oh, that's the wrong button. Hold them. Back up. We've got a decent amount of fuel. We can give this a little test run. See how well it works. See if that weight completely ruins everything, or whether it doesn't make much of a difference. Bouncy. Walk mode. Making a massive difference to walk mode. The only thing, he's still leaning forwards a little bit too much, so weight is probably helping a little bit. Right. The walk mode seems to work fairly well. Turn that off. Flight mode. We're still drifting up a little bit because of the way I've set the thrusters up, but we're floating pretty well. Then if we turn off those fucking signals. Thank you. We turn on the Gatlings in midair. Yeah, look at that, looks pretty sweet. Obviously I'm gonna make the wings look a little bit cooler, but I do think you still need a bit more upthrust. You've got room for more upthrust before we need more power. Yeah, that's working pretty damn well. The feet aren't clanging like they were earlier, since I've taken a thruster out. And we can fold those wings back up if we need to. And yeah. That's the gyro turning system, plus the mouse gyro, so we can turn really sharply. And also when we're in midair, we can activate both the arms if necessary. Although at the moment they're still pointing up. Not sure why they've done that. but we can also something's frozen in the arming cycle, that's why. Because my weapon controller's cut out. Damn. Yeah, it's broken something. Right, so there's a conflict in there. But, hey ho, at least we know it works. Right, that's the old one. So a new one. That'll get deleted. Right, so he's still a bit droopy. Still needs a little bit more vertical thrust. Somewhere, somehow. What if we got there? What's under there? Another battery! Yay! Where can we get that there? Oh, wow. Good squeeze. Straight into that gap. On either side. Do. Then we can replace those blocks I just chopped out. Yeah, you barely notice the difference. Cool. Stick one of them there. One on either side because we've got another battery in the way. Get stuff and stuff. Let's make them black. Because yeah, no, it's not. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Copy settings, paste. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Barely gonna notice the difference there. I will, however, notice that gap. That'll drive me mad. So let's fill that in with something. There you go. It's going to be the same back here. Annoying little gap. Go, do. So we need to add that into the thrusters on and off groups. We've got the room left somewhere. Yeah, we've got a few slots left. So up 7, 8, 9 and 10. There we are. How can we squeeze these? Yeah, let's do them there. So 7, 8, 9, 10. Up. 7, 8, 9, 10. They all become part of the flight mode system. How is that? Something is all of a sudden not happy. Oh, it's those blocks there. Still sitting on there, isn't it? If I cut, paste you back, hopefully you're going to float in midair. That's pretty good. Be back there. There you go. No more clanging, it's just those blocks sitting on top of stuff. Being stuck in the way. Right. So let's reshape these wings a tad. I want to, you know what, let's fold them out. So, wrong thing. So if I wanted to something like that. How would it react when I fold the wing back up? That doesn't look that bad. Okay. No. Good. Eventually. Bring it down. Do that for now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. Check again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 thing. 5, 6. We'll be there with that. Yeah. My only issue then is turret control. Is that wing going to catch on anything as it spins? Hopefully not. Then go all the way around to the back, that's the only issue. I need to set it up so that when it deploys it changes the turret's rotor limit. So it can't spin all the way back. So, GAT rotor. You're currently at 180, that is your default position. Upper limit is positive 10. Right, so I need to increase the lower limit when it deploys. GAT L01. Deploy. And that swings all the way around and gets to its final destination. We have, oh god damn it, 1. That might be enough. Oh, I can take that out. That doesn't need to be in there because the wing hinges are just unfolding together. They're fine. Okay, so I've got 2. So, GAT L01 rotor wants to increase its lower limit by at least 1. So, when we unfold the gun, take control of it. I don't know why the camera's not working. Might have to set that up. That can then only go as far as that, but that's still a little bit too far because if the other wing swings round, it'll collide. But that is better. So, GAT L01 deploy. If we use that last slot in here, GAT L01 rotor, to increase that lower limit one more time, that'll bring it round again. Then GAT L01 off. The first thing we want to do when we turn all these lights off is reset those limits before anything moves, otherwise we're going to get clanging. So, GAT L01 rotor, we need to decrease that lower limit. But I'm only going to do it the once for now because I want the gun to reset back to where it's supposed to be. And then we can launch it again. I still don't know why that camera's not working, I need to check that out. And then that can only go as far as there now. That's much better and far less likely to clang. Actually, it'll look kind of cool when the wings are all the way back. Right, that's cool. That's fine. So, GAT L01 off. Definitely needs to have another one of these. So, GAT L01 rotor. Not the position rotor. That rotor. Decrease lower limit one more time, so that when we reset the gun, it goes back to 0. Cool. And we can deploy it. Put it back. GAT deploy. Why aren't you turning on a camera? Controllers, lights, camera, Gatling L01. Controller not set up properly. GAT L01. Gatling L01. That's because you don't have a camera. That's why. Is R01 the same? I forgot to set up the camera since yeah, I have. There we go. They've both got cameras now. Oh, they don't have any weapons set to them either. I've not done that. GAT L01 controller. Weapons. Gatling guns on the left. Right, so we need to do all the same stuff to this one. So we are going to add not that one, not that one, that one. Four, 5, and oh, 6. I need to be on that side to make it easier for myself. Yeah. Cool. And then one there, and there. Two. Where are you? There you are. Oop, that was the wrong button. Right, there we go. What's that? They're both the same. That folds up. On all of them. Ah, that's probably why it's a bit jigglier on this side. Got to change the rotor settings over here on some of them. No, just that one. Okay. Right, so when that one gets to deploy GAT R01 rotor, the one at the end. That wants to decrease the upper limit. GAT R01 deploy. I have two nice little gaps at the back. This one doesn't turn itself off. GAT R01 deploy. You need to turn yourself off realistically. Like everything does switch itself on and off. So it can't be triggered again by mistake. No, so GAT R01 rotor 1 through 2. Decrease upper limit. I think it was. Yeah, decrease upper limit and decrease upper limit. And then when we turn it off, the first thing we want to do, GAT rotor R0, is that we want to increase that upper limit and increase the upper limit, so that when we fire the right turret controller and take control of it, hey look, a camera. Well, no ammo. Actually, camera's not actually helpful right now, but at least it works. Ooh, too quick. Right, so when we swing all the way around, we now can't get any further than that. Leave that there for a second. Ah. And if we take control of that and swing that all the way around, it is not going to clash with anything. One little rotor in the middle. Got a lot of weight on him now. Might make that a bit stronger. I wish little rotors could be stronger. They can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that can be switched off. Switch that off. Is that adding too much weight? Do they really need to have? Oop, share inertia tensor on. Now it's two subgrids joined together. It doesn't help. They do. Sometimes they just jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Yeah. Okay. Do like that though. Right, so if that all kind of works, let's give that a test. But let's turn off flight controls so it chills out. Copy that. Paste that. Clang that. That's not too bad. Oh, don't. Oh, trust. Right. Like in orc mode. Yeah, still alright. We're still actually leaning a little bit far forward. Might need to... Still might need to adjust the feet. Because since I've taken that thruster out and it's lost a lot of weight, the legs are a little bit bouncier now. Yeah. I probably don't need the arms to swing out as far as they're going. So I can set up a controller to make them settle down a little bit. But sitting fairly well balanced. Centre of mass is obviously going to be leaning way further back again now because of those wings. But we're tilting forward a lot because of the weight of the guns, which that centre of mass might not be accounting for halfway. Yeah, let's turn that back off and do flight mode. We're a bit heavy in actual wings, obviously, but pretty nimble. Each gyros in the middle do help with turning. Do Gatlings. Oh hey Romboli, cheers man. Yeah, I've just been setting up these wing looking things on the Gatling turrets that fold up kind of nicely, but something's going on with that one. It's a little bit jiggly. Wing hinges. What's going on here? Oh, that's what's going on there. No shear inertia tensor on those hinges. There you go, let's solve that problem. So it unfolds. Yeah. That one unfolds. Both fold back up like that. And yeah, I've been setting up a load of vanilla subgrid thruster control. So he's got a load of arm controls, so that when he moves in different ways, or when you press different buttons, he moves in different ways. side thrust is still a bit of an issue. And again, I could probably make... Oh no, I don't want to make those thrusters pitch any further because then they'll be in front of them. Yeah. Now, what happens if I activate these arms again mid-air? Are they going to spaz out like they did before? Yes, they are. They get all the way up there, and then for some reason, they stop. The second half of the cycle doesn't kick in. Deploy. What's going on there? That block is not switched on. It's gotten to there. And it turns off them. It's turned on the light. That angle changed. What's that? LE rotor. The left elbow rotor has not moved. Why is that? It could have moved. Oh. Oh no, it's switched off. Arm on. Left arm on. What are you doing? Elbow lights, arm lights. You turn that rotor off so it spins out. You turn on deploy. 0, 1. Which is supposed to spin it the other way, but it didn't. There we go. Right, so why didn't arm deploy 1 activate? Arm on, have I messed something up in here? Deploy 0, 1 was supposed to trigger right there. Didn't. Why not? Oh, I can turn that back off again, and it does that. Turn it on. I wonder what that was about. That is currently stuck. Right. Deploy. On. Right. Range. What's going on there then? And that moves down there instead. Strange. Oh, hello Q101. Cheers, man. Thank you very much for the likes. Right, so that one's done lots of moving around and all sorts of stuff. If I activate those arms, it turns on down there, but everything's fully controllable. If I reset the arms back to their default position and activate them again, it does it properly. Something to do with the position of the arms when they're up already. Oh, cheers, Ramboley. Thank you very much, man. Oop. That was a bit close. Right. So. You work properly now. Why was that arm deploy controller being fussy? Arm deploy. They're both supposed to be switched off anyway. Fly around, pretend to fly around with the dummy one. Do a bunch of moving. All those hinges have been in all sorts of positions now. If we arm and arm. Arm and arm. Strange. Maybe the event controller was just having issues firing, I'm not sure. But right, that all kind of works. So we can delete some of this nonsense. Just causing a mess on the floor. You work, you're our test dummy, you're the one we're working on. You are outdated. So goodbye. And I don't need you in here anymore. And you have got the real old feet. And a bunch of crap. So you are outdated. Right, let's... clears up a bit of space. Right, so I don't think there's much more I need to do with that up on the rack. I can probably just keep working on this one. Arms work pretty well. Right, then we've got our Gatling turrets. Yeah, they work pretty well. Fold up nice and neatly. horrible clangs going on in here, is there? No. They've got just enough room to not get burnt by those thrusters as far as I can tell. So let's chop that yellow block out, don't need to be there anymore. Fill that back in with what's supposed to be there. Oh no, it's not even supposed to be that, is it? It's supposed to be one of them. So that I could stick another spiky bit in the back. Yeah, like that. That's what it's supposed to be. Right. Hello, Jameson Bot. You are going to get kicked to death down there. You're worse than my cat. Right, so that all looks pretty sweet. Hey, let's do some weapon testing. Because I'm only going to be on this stream. Hello, Stav here again. Is that how I pronounce it? I'm not sure. But, you're right, dude. Yeah, so let's... Yeah, I've got like maybe 5-10 minutes left of this before I want to go and get some food and think about going to bed, so... Let's do a bit of fire testing. Let's see what works. So we've got those. As we set up these in either arm. Storage. What other storage have we got? Oh yeah, they need to be changed to assault storage, because they are now big assault rifle things, even though they kind of look like combat shotguns. But I could try and make a shotgun, but it would require several assault cannons tied together, and that'd be super heavy, so I'm not going to do that. We just have the one. That's Arm 01. Those are actually going to be the Gatling storage for the turrets, so I can throw that in there for now. Storage. I can get a grand total of 4 of them into the arms. Nice. Not very good. We'll have to use some of the other storage for them then. And then assault storage. Yeah, assaulters can only take 4 assault cannon shells because they are huge. Okay. Oh, we need to take that out of there because there's no longer any auto cannons on this thing, and there is no longer any railguns. So that's nearly 500 kilos of weight that doesn't need to be there. Nearly 600. Oh no, over 600, almost 700. So, Gatling storage arm, L01. Wait, assault storage, 01. Oh. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I'm being stupid. Those are the ammo clips that are in there. Yeah, I can get in through that. The sides. Dum da dum 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 dum. How do I cover that and make it not look crap? Because I hate yellow connectors. Do that. And then I could just have it on the inside of the gun. So I've got, at least got one way of getting into that thing, should I need to. Do 9. Cover that like that. For now. And then we can get all of the Gatling ammo out of there. It doesn't need to be in there. Put that in there instead. There you go, that's already empty. Really wish that these little things were like a door that you could open. Because it looks like it's got a hinge there. What's the point of making a conveyor cap? You can't open the cap and get to the conveyor port on the inside. Whatever. Right, so there. Full of ammo. So yeah, that's the clips. So those assault cannons can store 4, 8, 12 shots each. And then whatever's in the gun, which is presumably 1 or 2. Assault storage. What? I thought I'd got everything out of there. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong second thing, that's why. Right, and we can't get the other way because there's a conveyor sorter in the way. I needed something that I could connect to that was only 1 block wide. Right, so, store edge. We will put another 10 of them in each of there for now. And we will also grab a bit of Gatling ammo. Put that to here. Give it 30 each for now. Don't need to be massive amounts. I'll give it more of that though, because Gatling ammo lasts a lot longer. And let's dump anything I don't need. Yeah. We don't need space box. Why haven't I got that in there? Oh, I'll just copy the lot. Don't need that. Do you work on precise timers? I can't remember. Bet you do, don't you? Yes, you do. Damn. Let's do. Walk mode. You're gonna get booted again, Jameson. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get out of there. And I haven't set up the reverse walking yet. Oh, that's something I need to do. But that'll be for another stream. Forgot I haven't set up the reverse walking cycle yet. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, delete them. Delete that. And we will quickly spawn in my good old... Oh, crap. Blocks that aren't in the game. It's stuff that's going to break it and make it fall apart. Or it might just be... Oh, it's the air vents for the guns. Ah, crap. Yeah, you know what? I'll just have it as a stationary target. Don't need to move. Oh. Yeah, there's a few modded rotors missing apparently. Lots and lots of modded rotors for all those weapons. Okay. Well, bollocks. At least we can still fly it. All I need is a target. Right, I'll leave that like that. We will select everything. We will give it to the space pirates. Now I'm going to use that for some target practice real quick. Because yeah, we've just hit 3 hours, 5 minutes, so... It's a bit tippier on the back now, and it's trying to turn. That's not surprising. Yeah, I still think I need to adjust those feet a bit. Maybe... yeah, I need to do some work on those feet. They're still a bit clangy, slammy. Yeah, so we've got our... Let's do a quick little save. So we've got our head control, our arm, arm, Gatling, Gatling. And then we can activate do flight mode, turn off walk mode, activate flight mode. Up we go. Let's see how this baby reacts when we get close to that. 600 meters. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, the arms are a bit... Arms are having an interesting time. Ooh, what's that sound? That arm's a bit jiggly. And those guns aren't firing. Ah, they're slamming into the knees a little bit, so there's a few limits we need to adjust. Have I not set up the guns? No, I haven't. That's why nothing's firing. Gatling cannon. Or assault cannon, rather. L01, R01. Right. Let's go for... head view. There's our target. Something over there is clanging. There we go. Arms pointing at something. That one I can control the head, and I can do left and right movement. I've obviously hit it with the assault cannons because it's thrown it off balance. Yeah. And then we just go back to regular flight mode. Fantastic. That assault ammo is out. That's out. Gatling storage. Oh, those Gatling cannons have chewed through a fair bit of ammo actually. Let's land. Let's put a little bit more Gatling ammo back in there. Just give it 50 for that. Gatling ammo. Wrong thing. I know I could spawn it into the container, but I'd have to do it 20 times in a row because the containers aren't that. Those connectors aren't that big. Gatling storage. Type there. Stick that in there. Who cares? Right. So let's copy that. Paste one of them back up over here. Still bad guy. It's still bad guy. Let's do a couple. And maybe what the I think those arms need to not come in quite as far as they do. That's what's slamming into there. Yeah. Make it 0 then. It doesn't hit. Hopefully. Let's make that 0 as well. Right, hopefully that's not going to slam into the body anytime soon. Right, we've got our target. Trigger batteries up there. Just need to do a little bit more to the walk cycle. Improve it a little bit. Still a bit junk. Maybe need to adjust that some more. Oh. Yeah. We'll start up here. We'll target that. We'll quickly save the game. Oop. We'll allow damage. Turn off them fucking signals. And we'll turn on all of our weapon systems. Actually need a little bit more forward thrust. Nope. Stop exploding. definitely needs a bit more forward thrust. Hell from above. Not shot any of myself at any point, have I? Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's that thruster pushing against the gun. Right. Ooh! What happened there? Have I shot the end of my own gun? I have a little bit. Ah, well. That's what combat testing is for. What? Too bad for a first test. The only bit of damage to myself was apparently somehow smacking the end of my own gun, but I think I did that on the body of the mech. I think I smacked the tip on the leg somewhere. So there's a few more angles that I need to adjust. But that works pretty well. Walking around on hills and grass. We're going to topple straight over forwards in it. Yeah, it's not keen on being on that kind of angle. Right, well, anyway, that's been nearly 3.5 hours, so I'm going to call that one pretty successful. Got a big old flying, shooting, fighting kind of Armored Core-ish unit with some big old wings built into its guns, and the assault cannon shotgun type things that I've made worked pretty well. Assuming that just smashed itself on the foot somewhere. Yeah. Well, for now, I'm going to leave that there, because I'm pretty happy with that so far. Just need a few more thrusters, a bit more power, and oh, and I also need to finish off the, well, I need to make the reverse walking cycle, which is probably going to be a little bit janky. But that is for next time. So for now, I'm going to call that quits. And I will see you all soon. So thank you for watching, thank you for dropping by and saying hello. And I'll see you all next time, so goodbye for now.